I was shaking. My heart was beating fast. I wanted to speak, but no words came out. Everyone was looking at me. The room felt smaller. The air felt heavy. And in that moment, I thought, this is it. I will fail. But I didn't know that this moment would change everything. Have you ever felt this way? You want to speak English, but fear stops you. You understand a little. You practice alone. But when it is time to speak, your mind goes blank. The words disappear. Your heart beats faster. Your hands feel cold. You think, what if I say it wrong? You think, what if they laugh? So you stay quiet. You smile. You pretend everything is okay. But inside, you feel frustrated. You feel stuck. I know that feeling. I lived that feeling. For a long time, I was quiet. Too quiet. In class, I always sat at the back. I avoided eye contact. If the teacher asked a question, I looked down. I hoped she would not call my name. I told myself, I will speak tomorrow. But tomorrow came, and I was still silent. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And nothing changed. Until one day, it was a normal morning. The sun was bright. Students were talking and laughing. But I was quiet, as always. I walked into the classroom and sat down. Something felt different, but I didn't know why. Then the teacher walked in. She smiled, looked around, and said something that made my heart stop. Today, everyone will speak in front of the class. The room became noisy. Some students were excited. Some were nervous. And me, I felt fear, strong fear. My stomach felt tight. My hands started to sweat. I told myself, maybe she will not call me. Maybe there will not be enough time. I tried to believe that, but deep inside, I knew. My turn would come. The teacher started calling names. One student stood up and spoke confidently. Another student made mistakes, but still continued. Some students laughed a little, but the teacher stopped them. Respect each other, she said. I watched everything. My heart was beating faster and faster. Then suddenly, I heard it. My name. It felt like a loud sound inside my head. Everything else became quiet. I looked around slowly. Maybe, just maybe, she would change her mind. But she didn't. She looked directly at me and said, "Please stand up." My legs felt weak. I stood up slowly. My body was heavy. My hands were shaking. I could feel my heartbeat in my chest, in my throat, even in my ears. "Tell us about your morning," she said. Simple, very simple. But in that moment, it felt impossible. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. I tried again. Still nothing. The silence grew longer. I could feel the eyes of the whole class on me. My face became hot. My thoughts became louder. You can't do this. You will make a mistake. Sit down, just sit down. I wanted to run. I wanted to disappear. Then I heard a soft voice. Take your time. I looked at the teacher. She was calm. She was smiling. Not a big smile, a gentle smile, a kind smile. She said again slowly, take your time. You can do it. No pressure, no anger, just patience. Something inside me became quiet. I took a deep breath, a slow breath. I woke up early, I said. My voice was very soft, almost a whisper. But I said something. The teacher nodded immediately. Good, continue. Good. That word surprised me. I expected something else. Maybe correction, maybe silence. But she said good. So I tried again. I ate breakfast and came to school. I paused many times. I searched for words. I made mistakes. I repeated words, but I did not stop. And something strange happened. No one laughed. No one interrupted. They were listening. I finished my sentence. It was not perfect. It was not long, but it was real. The teacher smiled again. Very good. And then, something I did not expect at all. The class clapped. It was not loud. It was not long, but it was real. And in that small sound, I felt something change inside me. That was the moment where fear started to lose, the moment where courage started to grow. I stood there, still nervous, still shaking, but also feeling something new. Pride, a small, quiet pride. I sat down slowly. My heart was still beating fast, but now I was smiling a little, and in my mind, I asked myself a question. What if I can do this? That question stayed with me. The next day, I tried again. Not in front of the class. No, that was still too scary. But at home, in my room, alone, I looked around and spoke. I am sitting. I am reading. I am drinking water. Simple sentences, very simple. At first, it felt strange. I felt shy, even when I was alone. But I remembered the teacher's words. Take your time. So I did. Day by day, I practiced. Sometimes for 5 minutes, sometimes for 10. I spoke slowly. I repeated sentences. I listened to myself. I made mistakes, many mistakes. But this time, I did not stop, because something had changed. I was not waiting to be perfect anymore. I was allowing myself to learn. Weeks passed. Small steps, small progress, but real progress. Then one day, something unexpected happened again. The teacher asked a question in class. A simple question. And before I could stop myself, my hand went up. I was shocked. Did I just do that? I thought. The teacher saw me. She smiled. Yes. Now I had no choice. I spoke. This time my voice was stronger. Not perfect, but clearer. I still made small mistakes. I still paused, but I continued. And again, no one laughed. Some students even nodded. In that moment, I realized something very important. People are not waiting for you to fail. Most people are just listening. Some are even hoping you succeed. That day, I did not become perfect. No, I still had fear. I still felt nervous sometimes. But I was different. I was trying. And that made all the difference. Now I still make mistakes. Yes, even now. Sometimes I forget words. Sometimes I say things the wrong way, but I am not afraid anymore because I understand something simple. Mistakes are part of learning. Fear is the only thing that stops you. And courage is not something big. It starts small. One word, one sentence, one moment, just like mine. And your moment can start today. Now let's learn together. Listen carefully. I was shaking. This means your body moved because you were nervous or afraid. My mind went blank. This means you could not think. No words, no ideas. Take your time. This means relax. Do not hurry, go slowly. I made mistakes. This means you said something wrong, and that is okay. I started trying. This means you began. You took action. These are simple phrases. You can use them every day when you speak English. Now let's practice together. Listen and repeat. I feel nervous, but I will try. Pause. I can speak, even if I make mistakes. Pause. Take your time. You can do it. Pause. I am learning step by step. Pause. I am becoming more confident. Pause. Good, say it again. Slowly, clearly, then again with confidence. Now think about this. Which part of speaking English is difficult for you? Is it fear? Is it pronunciation? Is it confidence? It's okay. You are learning. Listen to this story again. Repeat after me. Practice every day, even for a few minutes. Because your moment, your turning point, is closer than you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and keep learning with me.